Good day, fellow lovers of food, adventure, and questionable entertainment. Welcome to Gothic Rock Kitchen, Canadian Gothic Rock Kitchen. We are the new Jacobin Club, and today we're going to show you one of the ways we survive the long, dark, depressing Western Canadian winters here. We're going to make our own habanero tequila hot sauce. You're going to need the following.
Habaneros, at least a dozen, more if they're small. Onion. 6 garlic cloves. They all live in here.
A few tomatoes, yellow if you can find them. We failed.
Gold tequila, your favorite kind.
Okay, so we're going to basically cut all these ingredients up and throw them in the pot there. Very important if you're going to be handling something as volatile as a habanero pepper that you probably want to wear some gloves.
And remember, if you're going to use the little Goth's room, make sure to wash your hands first.
As mentioned earlier, these are Roma tomatoes. I prefer to use yellow tomatoes, but apparently they're not growing right now at this time of year, so we're going to settle on these. Food chopper. The fellow that invented this recently died, or died in jail for killing a hooker, something like that. Anyways, works real good. We're going to be boiling this down anyways, so. Alright, into the pot you go. Habaneros. Interesting thing about habaneros, not a lot of people know, it's a uniquely Canadian vegetable. In fact, at one time, before Confederation, it was considered the national vegetable of Canada. Early settlers in western Canadian prairies found there was, as a lot of people commonly know, there was not a lot of lumber to build homes, so they did build their first homes out of sod glued together with buffalo dung, and this not only kept them warm in the winter, but it also allowed them to grow their own food in the very walls of their home. Now, one of these foods that was popular at the time was habanero peppers, and their strong, sinuous roots actually helped hold the house together, as well as provide a very scorching hot meal that would help keep the early settlers warm in the sub-zero temperatures of the Canadian winter. And we're chopper. Gonna mince it real good. We don't want giant chunks of habanero in there. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of habanero to put into that pot, but you're wrong. It's a hell of a lot. Got our onion. I don't think we're going to put this whole onion in here. It's a pretty big onion. We're going to use most of it. I'm going to chop that up real good too. We're going to put our tequila in. This is half a cup. We're going to turn this on. Not super hot. Little medium high. We're going to stir that around a bit. It's going to look kind of like a salsa actually, and we're going to slowly bring this to a boil and boil it down until it becomes a kind of like a sauce. It's almost going to be like a relish. We're going to add our garlic. So you get 6 garlic cloves out of there. These are decent size. They're not huge. That's okay. We're just going to take that crispy, crusty part off. So I'm putting my garlic in my garlic press. I'm going to press it into there. more of those. Stir. Making an executive decision here. There's definitely not enough liquid in here, so we're gonna kind of up the ante here. This is about a whole cup of tequila now, which is probably was the right decision in the first place. And the secret ingredient here is the sugar. So we're gonna put that in there, and that's going to help make the sauce somewhat palatable at first, but it's still gonna burn you pretty good. We're just gonna boil that down for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, as long as you want. You can, you know, as soon as it starts looking thick, take her off, try her. It's good as a dip. It's going to be a little relishy, but so there you have it. Canadian Gothic Rock Tequila Habanero Hot Sauce.